mean, we all know baking is so fashionable at the moment. You know, in the last 3 years, it's gone completely baking mad. Food is changing everywhere in the world. On the cruise ship, you know, it's changing in a big way. People are getting much more fascinated about it, and they want to learn more. I mean, obviously, afternoon tea is a great British institution, very traditional. So when I got asked to do a signature afternoon tea for the P&O cruise, I had to come up with something with a bit of a twist, and at the same time a bit more interactive as well. So that's why I did the edible perfume to put people, you know, in the mood before they start to talk on the food. So many people have been asking me, where can we buy it? I want to do that at home. Macaroons are so popular, so I thought, why not make it as a savoury? Because, you know, sweet and sour, it's a great combination. So just a little cream cheese inside with some beautiful Scottish smoked salmon. You know, unusual, but it does work very well.
When Eric explained the ingredients there, you'd think to yourself, this doesn't work, but the whole package, fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
The flavours are just immense. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
I absolutely love Eat and Mess, but you know, it needs to be made at the last minute because there's nothing worse than having the meringue will start to get soggy because it's got the juice from the berries or the cream inside. So what I've done with this one is we use this little injection pipette we call, fill them with the raspberry coulis. So when you're ready to tuck in, you just squirt the coulis onto the meringues. You get the crunchiness and you got the liquid coulis all around it, and topped with some Malaysian tapioca pearls filled with lychee juice. So it's a great combination, very refreshing, and so much going on texture-wise and surprises as well. I mean, look at the face of the people when they're crunching to those little pearls. They're going like, oh, wow.
It was quite outstanding. It's unlike anything I've ever tasted before, to be honest. Absolutely amazing.
One of the exciting things about having afternoon tea on board Azura was you know, the backdrop. You know, one day we were in Monte Carlo and that beautiful table with all this beautiful food on. You're looking through the oceans and to that beautiful city of Monte Carlo. Today we're in Barcelona, so it's a completely different backdrop. I think that beat any top 5-star hotel in London. So one of the other things we've done on board is a baking masterclass, which was really, really nice, very intimate, so very close up, very interactive with them as well. 3 recipes, and I do love sharing my passion for my profession. You know, I've been doing for years, but I'm very excited about it, and I love tasting as we go along and sharing all my tips. The reason it's setting up is the acidity of the lemon, so you can have a little try. It's almost as good as licking the bowl. And we had a lovely lunch together as well, where I could share a lot of little secrets from behind the scene of the baking world.
I think he came across as such a personable guy and some really good tips in terms of baking.
Learned a lot that I would never have thought of actually doing at home. Just can't wait to get home and try it out on my own now.
The Q&As are always a fun moment because, you know, that's when I can share some great stories. We do a lot of glamorous cakes for glamorous customers, so you know, we can't share all the secrets, but sometimes there is some good story of what's going on and beyond the scene.
It's great having these celebrity chefs on board because we can interview them in the theatre with a great audience there, and there's Q&A sessions, there's cookery demonstrations. And I think the masterclasses have been popular as well. I remember going down to Sindhu one morning and it was so popular, so intense, it was fabulous.
So to have the likes of Eric on board is great for the ship. You know, it creates a bit of extra buzz around the ship. They get the opportunity to ask them questions, dine with them. You know, they can have that sort of personal experience of spending time with them. And everyone likes to, you know, meet with a celebrity.
So I think all around it was a great success. You know, people really got very excited about the classes, and they love the afternoon tea. And I think people discovered some new flavors. And I think that's a great thing about baking these days. You know, it's really getting better and better. Things are changing, and they're definitely changing on P&O Cruises.